First game of the weekend, Rams-Panthers on Saturday afternoon at 4 p.m. Rams 34, Panthers 31. Big headline from here, or ham line as we like to call it. Matthew Stafford is still among the most clutch quarterbacks in all of the NFL. That is probably a dumb statement and not very forthright because we all know it. He's in the MVP race. He probably locked up the MVP race for what he did in the wild card weekend. But Matthew Stafford, I have to say it, is one of the most clutch quarterbacks in the league right now. We saw all kinds of clutch plays from quarterbacks in this first round of the NFL playoffs, in the wild card round of the NFL playoffs. And Matthew Stafford was right up there with him as one of the most important players on any of these NFL teams. Puka Nacua had two of the biggest game-changing plays in this game. One good and one bad. Just before the half ended, the Rams had the chance to go up 24-7 and put this game to bed, but they didn't. They gave the ball back to the Panthers. The Panthers go down and score. It's 17-14, but Matthew Stafford has a minute left to drive down the field. He finds Puka Nacua for a deep ball, and it goes right through Puka's hands. And the Rams don't get a point. It's 17-14 at the half. And this is a ball game, ladies and gentlemen. In Carolina, the Rams are trying to beat all odds going on the road in the NFL playoffs. Yes, everybody thought the Panthers were not near as good of a team as the Rams were. But, man, the Panthers showed up, and that stadium was rocking. So going into the locker room at halftime where they could have been up 24-7, but they weren't. When then they could have been up 24-14, but then they weren't. And they go in and it's 17-14, and it's all because Puka Nacua dropped that ball. So game-changing play number one on the bad side. But then on the good side, we'll flash forward to the fourth quarter. Matthew Stafford throws a ball. I'm about to sneeze. I got it on the tip of my nose. Drink a little bit of water. Matthew Stafford in the fourth quarter has Puka Nacua down the field yet again. He's pretty open. He gets in front of the defender, and he's got a play on the ball. Matthew Stafford absolutely sails one, puts it over his head, just in the hands of that Carolina defensive back. He had the opportunity to pick it and end this game. But what happens? Puka Nacua turns from wide receiver to cornerback and makes the play of the game, in my opinion. Saves an interception. The Rams go on to score, win this game 34-31. Huge moment from Puka Nacua. What's up, everybody? Just wanted to give you a quick reminder to hit that subscribe button on the Hammy Show. We really appreciate all of the support and all of the following that we are gaining constantly. But if you keep doing that, we can keep bringing you this constant coverage. All of the ham-powered antics, the lovable chaos, the wild moments in this crazy world of sports, it's right here on the Hammy Show. And if you hit that button, you won't miss an episode. Now, let's get back to the show. The NFC South can hang with anybody. This is on the losing side of this game. We've talked Rams, now we got to talk Panthers. But the NFC South can hang with anybody. Everybody called it the worst division in all of football. Well, what did the Falcons do? They beat the Rams a couple weeks ago. What did the Panthers do? Had the opportunity to beat the Rams. The Rams, who were entering this playoff as probably regarded as a top 2, maybe 3 team in the NFL. What did the Panthers do? They've got a chance to win this. They've got a chance to shut up all the haters. They've got a chance to bury Matt Stafford and the Rams right there in Charlotte, North Carolina. So the NFC South, they can hang with somebody. They can hang with some people, okay? They can hang with the big boys, right? Next up, Bryce Young might not just be a bridge quarterback. I've heard these accusations as the season has gone on because of his inconsistent play. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what he did on Saturday afternoon and into the evening, he proved that he might not just be a bridge quarterback. He might be the franchise quarterback for the Carolina Panthers. I loved what I saw from Bryce Young. He kept them in that game. Like I said earlier, the Rams had the chance to go up 24-7. The defense gets a huge stop. Carolina gets the ball back. Bryce Young drives them right down the field. They get a touchdown. It's a 3-point game, and this game has turned on its head. Bryce Young is not just a bridge quarterback. Bryce Young is a franchise quarterback, and I think he will be in Carolina for the foreseeable future. I'm excited about this Panthers team. I'm excited for the city of Charlotte. That place was buzzing. It was absolutely electric there in Bank of America Stadium. So huge props to the Panthers. I know there's no such thing as a moral victory. This is my final point. They said it in the post-game press conference. I think Bryce Young said it. I think Rico Dowdle said it. I think Panthers head coach said it. Everybody said it. There's no such thing as a moral victory. Well, guys, that might have been a moral victory. The Panthers go into the playoffs, and everybody thinks they don't stand a chance. They're an 8-9 team going against one of the best teams in all of the NFC and all of the NFL. What do? They hang around. They have an opportunity to win this game. I'm all in on Carolina. I think they've got a stout defense. They can plug a few more guys in there and get some real studs on the edge. They've got some great players at receiver and Tet McMillan and Xavier Leggett. They've got a great quarterback in Bryce Young. They've got a really good running back in Rico Dowdle. I'm all in on this Carolina team. I know there's no such thing as a moral victory, but the Panthers should keep their heads up going into this offseason and get real excited for 2026 because I think they can make some serious noise in their division. I think they can go back-to-back and win the NFC South yet again. I think they can find themselves in the playoff, and I think they can find themselves with a playoff win. So I'm all in on the Panthers. I'm buying in on the hype. What I saw on Saturday night was big time from Carolina.